Okay, so this is now Friday, and it is, I don't know, I think about 1 o'clock. They just broke for lunch, and I want to show you kind of where we're at right now and the options that we have moving forward because things just got real this morning. So, first of all, you can see how much farther out this cabinet is going to come than it did previously. The kitchen used to be way back here, so I've gained an entire drawer's width here, and I will probably, because these are doors, my plan is underneath this door to put a slide out for a trash can. So anyway, this is what the cabinets look like. And it's hard to tell just exactly what they are because it's so dark in here with no light available. But this has not been set yet. Nothing's been set. So they're going to set this cabinet first. They'll come over 30 inches to set this cabinet. And then the real discussion comes here at this point right here, because this pole obviously is a weight-bearing pole. And then we have a couple of choices. The first choice, and my least favorite choice, is we will come in and cut a piece out of we'll put in a temporary pole here, and then we'll cut out a piece of the pole so that the countertop then can be set and a hole drilled, and that pole just dropped in and then re-welded. And that way I don't have a cutout in the countertop like I had before. The other option, and they're going to give me a quote on it when they get back from lunch, the other option is to, let me just go back here to this other view. The other option is to come over here to this wall, cut out part of this wall, add in a support here up to the top, and put in a new beam, because the beam that's holding this is actually probably 8 inches above this. It may even be further than that, above this ceiling. The ceiling's been dropped down to cover for heat vents and all that kind of stuff. So there's this huge amount of space up above the ceiling. And we could put a beam all the way across here to be a load-bearing beam. They're going to check out all the math on that. And then I can just lose this pole entirely. And that I would love to do. It's just a matter of how much it costs and whether I can put it in the budget or not. So anyway, that's where we're at lunch. And I'll come back again later and tell you kind of how we finished the day, because they've got some plumbing and stuff to do this afternoon. We'll be back. All right, so it is Friday afternoon. It's going after 4:30. Everything is done for the weekend. My guys have left. They've cleaned up as best they can. Still got a ways to go yet, but let me kind of show you the progress so far and something that we're going to wind up doing before we're done. This is the look that I wanted for the kitchen to look like it comes all the way across to over here. Now, obviously my table has got all kinds of junk on it, so don't give me hassles about being cluttered. But we have this refrigerator, of course, is going to be changed to a 30-inch wide, so it will only come out about here, and it will be inset further, so it won't be sticking out past this. We will put handles on all of this, but all of the doors, I don't know if I can open this or not. So all of the doors open up. There's shelving inside. I'm trying to decide if I can put a coffee bar here. And then this is where the sink will go. The dishwasher is set. There is a corner cabinet here that's really, I mean, let's call it what it is. It's still going to be a waste of space, but it will give me a little room to put some of the bigger items I don't use very often. We will be replacing this stove, as I mentioned, so they've got a 30-inch wide opening here to put the new stove in. And this is where we get really interesting. But you can see I've got drawers across the top here and cabinets underneath. I sort of wanted to go with all drawers there instead, but that was too expensive for right now. The decision that we have made about this post is to get rid of it. And so we will come back in and put a pole inside this wall here to brace that up, and then put a new beam across here, a triple beam, to support that ceiling, so that when you look here, there will no longer be this big pole in the way. It will all be open back through here. There are 2 4-foot wide shelves going here, and we're going to build out a new oven hood, stove hood over here. And then I had ordered, I know this is getting really long, I'll try to cut this down, but I had ordered 2 pendant lights to go over this section from the pole to the end of the cabinet. But now that that's going to be gone, I'm going to order a 3rd light. So we'll have 3 pendants down this, over this cabinet as a workspace, and 2 pot lights in the ceiling up here, and then whatever light is in the thing over the stove. So that's where we are. I can cook something if I need to, but I can't set it down anywhere. So I'll still be doing a lot of eating out and stuff over the weekend, and things that I can heat up in the microwave, which I have down here behind the camera in the hallway, along with my coffee setup. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.